These my daddies make it hurt.
Yo, what's good? Y'all already know it's your boy JD with another hot one. Let's do it, baby. Today is December the 13th. It's a Monday at 10 p.m. We're gonna check on CoinMarketCap what's going on with these prices, because we know the market has been bleeding for a ill minute. What's going on, Miguel and Ross, my man? Thank you guys for coming through to the stream. Of course, it's always a pleasure with the fam Collar crew. Let's go, baby. So as you guys know, Bitcoin has definitely taken some dip. Ethereum at 3787. That is pretty crazy. The mic is sick, right? Thanks, my brother. Thank you. But yeah, we're bringing in still the hotness. Of course, it's been a red market. Everything is just red all around. But all this means is that the return is going to look beautiful. So keep your heads up. Shiba Inu is still in the top 15 with 18 billion market cap going on over here. So it's at an even 3333. Let's go ahead and take a look at Collar right now. Of course, not a lot of movement in Collar per se, and that is because we have a lot of upcoming catalysts. We did have this beautiful spike over here, and it's just been consolidating steady right here. But we have some catalysts that I wanted to speak about, and GojiSwap is looking to prepare to release. It looks like they're being audited right now, and they're going to be tested. There's going to be a test net also going live on Goji. So we'll be able to actually play around and see how we can, make, I guess, how we can balance how much you have in the Goji ecosystem. Of course, we probably won't be able to do testing for Collar and Tag, because that's totally separate. When it goes live, we'll be able to do that ourselves. So even though the platform is going to drop and they have their own tokenomics for Goji, HANU, Gava, and Mia, per se, we won't be able to stake yet any Collar, even on the test net, to kind of like see what we can figure out. But that is a-okay. But we know once it actually comes live, we'll be able to put Collar, and then we'll be able to receive Tag. So talking about that update today at 5:56 p.m., the GojiSwap SIG actually made this announcement. The announcement said, quote, First off, we want to thank each and every one of you who are holding HANU and believe in the Goji crypto ecosystem. Roughly 6 months ago, we started this journey and we made a ton of changes and improvement along the way, most of which have been community driven. So, for that, we want to say thank you for your consistent input. It is something we hold dear and valuable as a whole. That was really, really nice word and a very good entry there. I think it's important, specifically, in the DeFi space. Of course, there's a lot of doubts and confusion and mistrust. Because it's all working, with the trust of others to do something. But remember, my videos and everything that is out there is not where I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not for financial advice. And I had not moved the screen. I still had it on starting soon. Sorry about that. So this is the main screen, so you guys can read it better. But pretty much, my videos is not for financial advice, but mostly just to share my personal thoughts and my personal ideas and, the future of crypto, and specifically more so the DAO and the DeFi space, because it's really, really big and very important to understand what a DAO is and the power of a DAO and an LLC, which is also, now a company, meaning that they're accountable, right? So, for us and the Collar crew, is also really, really, really big that, we have our DAO being as our foundation, and we move the project forward together as a whole. So as a holder, you have the power, to put out your fields, and basically a proposal comes and you vote simple yes or no. I appreciate that, Ross. Thank you, my man. I just think that we all as a whole, we all have so many beautiful ideas. Ross is also a big gamer as well. Miguel has so much info and background and so many things. We have such a diverse group, and it's coming together, as a few people learning a vision, from our architect and developer, Morpheus, and kind of just being a complete structure just from people that never knew each other in the first place. And when people come from every single little piece and place around the world, and we're able to just put in all the resources, selflessly, right? Because I just met everybody too, but we all have this special connection. It feels like we were meant to be. So that's why I so strongly follow Collar. And yes, I was SHIB Army, yes, I was in a RYOSHI Army, and I still believe in all these other projects, but my full focus and strength is 100% in Collar now. And the reason why I did that is because I truly believe in this project, and I believe in our partnerships and everything that has been going on. So, I don't know how much that means to certain people. Of course, I am just some guy over the internet, right? Calls himself JD and puts his faith on Collar token from the day one, right? And I used to talk about a lot of other community tokens and things like that, but I found myself just driving my enthusiasm, because I'm a gamer myself too. I'm really learning a lot about NFTs and how NFTs can be used in so many different ways. We're also going to be talking about the updated documentation today, going through that, because there was a lot of information. So if you guys are not into gaming or metaverse or NFTs, but you want to have something that is also going to make you good passive income, of course, our partnership here, as you can see with HANU, it is going to be pretty important to follow things through. It is by no means a one sit down information on Collar. Collar is so in depth and so well rounded and developed, really. in the last 115 plus days since launch, right? Dog Collar token pretty much is a fully community organized NFT gaming experience. And we all have been making this happening because we are Collar Crew, and everybody should be really, really proud of that. Of course, lots of credit to Morpheus, but I do feel like, of course, if it wasn't for all of our support in some way or somehow, we wouldn't be where we are right now. So every single person that's been diamond handing or being here in the project, being involved, you are all very, very special in every so which way. And it doesn't matter, the amount that you hold or anything like that. As long as you're here with us, you're sharing the good news, you're learning each day. I'm learning each day. We're always giving out, our time for each and every one of us, really, because we learn from each other. So even though I may be reading and understand sort of more info on the project or the direction or the details that are being said, and I can share that, doesn't mean that I still can't, learn and figure out things of certain questions, because of the questions that people are often asking is the reason I'm always so enthusiastic to actually go out there and learn more about the project, learn more inside information into how it's been worded for us to understand, and then give it out in my perspective. So that's what makes us all unique, because we're all able to kind of put all these things together and talk and, flow it. So Ross, Morpheus is moving and grooving, brother. Yeah, for sure. I swear it feels like he is a robot. Oh man, I don't know how he does it, for sure. He's awesome. Yeah, I'm also, feel very blessed, to be part of the Collar Crew. That is for sure. So you guys know, CollarQuest Metaverse, it's being worked on, a lot of great things. We're going to have our NFTs hopefully soon. We are a Collar DAO, so you guys can read about that on thecollartoken.com. We have a full roadmap, dished out right here into 5 phases. Of course, a lot of us are waiting for that testnet CollarQuest NFT and marketplace, and as well as the release of the testnet development for CollarQuest to try the game out. Right here, this is Morpheus, and he's completely doxed on the website. You guys can go ahead and click on the LinkedIn. So let's go ahead and click this top right here. You guys can click our socials and talk with the crew. Follow us on the Twitter, read the Medium that came out. You guys can see the charts, Etherscan. We're also bridged to Polygon and mapped. And when you click at docs, you can see docscollartoken.com. Now, this has been completely revamped and updated pretty much. There's so much great information from the get when you click on the docs.collartoken.com. Tagged out LLC. This is huge. Of course, I mean, if we did have, more eyes, people would understand how big this is, and we would have more investment. But, point is, we want investors that are going to actually drive also the project forward and be involved, as being said by a lot of the people. And I feel like, yeah, you want people that are going to be involved inside of Metaverse and continue, giving that value into itself. And as more people do that, there's going to be this kind of like nice little recycling effect, and everybody wins, pretty much, and it's mathematical equation. Everything really comes down to math, and it's pretty simple. I mean, if I tell you guys, let me go right here real quick. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. If you go to tokenomics, you go to NFT royalties. And you see that 5% of the royalties, as being said, is the only one, that it's going to be to the side. 95% of NFTs. So let me see, where's the tokenomics actually? CollarQuest, where's the NFT? So look at it right here. This is just insane. So on the NFT sales and the tokenomics, it's basically to the treasury is going to be 75%, which is ran by the DAO, meaning by us. this is powerful, right? Because it's such a huge percentage. What's gonna happen with that huge percentage? We're going to that, direct it. Even if we wanted for, more rewards for the players, there's definitely gonna be more rewards for the diamond handlers, that are, inside of the GojiSwap and staking and farming. We can use this in so many different ways. We also have the reserves, that is, DAO vote required for disbursements of the reserves fund. So obviously there's going to be multiple mini games. So those mini games and everything that's going to be created, it's going to be coming out of here in different directions from every single little piece. We're going to just have so much funds, as it's moving forward, and it's gonna feel so organic, and we'll be able to push forward as more people get involved. We'll be able to then grab all of these things and just make, just blow up, right? Because we'll have the funds to do many things, and not only by just one person, or one small group. This is going to be the effort of basically everybody. If everybody feels there's going to be a positive direction, then it is ran by the DAO. And this is why it's so important to learn about it, because every single one of us are going to basically decide the future. You hold your own future in your hand, and we all do it together, and this is why every single one of us in Collar Crew is extremely special. So never forget that. Now, going back to the main page, you guys can also click here and see the official organization file. That's the CollarQuest DAO, and that is on the state of Wyoming, and that made us a limited liability company. And right here, it shows you how we won't be limited to basically Collar as a token, Tag, Gem, which is the play to earn. So .collar is also has utility. So a lot of people think like, oh, is Collar just going to be needed, or what is it going to be used for? It's going to have a very, very important utility in CollarQuest as well. So it's going to be sought after, because this is how you're going to be able to upgrade your SPARC-Es. And it's extremely important to upgrade your SPARC-Es, because it's going to make you to be able to be a little bit more powerful and be able to gain your gem passive income while play to earn easier and faster during the day. And obviously, who wouldn't want to go 1 to 3, and get some faster wins or be more competitive? So that's gonna be awesome, right? So this is where, returning back to the people at Collar Hodl, you're gonna be able to actually have more incentive, and there's a form to grow for that as well. In Dog Tag, this is going to be the reward token once GojiSwap drops, where all of us are extremely excited about. And this is going to be our new governance token. And as you can see, Tag DAO LLC, it has the name right in front, Tag, because it's governed DAO LLC with the Tag token. And the Gem token is going to be also the play to earn token. But not just that, Tag and Gem both will be needed to breed SPARC-Es, which is the next section. So SPARC-Es are the NFT dogs that are going to be able to let you play. So you're going to need 3 of them. There's also going to be, land, so real estate, another huge thing in the metaverse. So of course, you're going to want to be able to purchase some land, because flipping land is going to be a huge part of how you will make a lot of extra money inside of CollarQuest. We saw the CollarQuest tokenomics, and you guys can come to docs.collartoken.com to read more on that. Going down here, and there is another thing in CollarQuest. So if you go to the CollarQuest tab on the left, there is a gameplay button. So on the gameplay button, you guys can see here all this new information that was added. And you guys can see you can be competing in arena matches, winning tournaments. There's going to be tournaments as well, you know, interacting and tending to your land plots. So it's going to be important for you guys to come back and be involved inside of the metaverse, to go to your land plot and be able to pick up, you know, rewards in tag and in gem, both, as I've heard so far. So this is wonderful. You're going to be receiving, you know, basically passive income while just entering the game. And there was a video which we are going to check out, how you can see a little bit of the fluidity, how it works as well on the user interface. It's just the beginning user interface, no gameplay, but we did get something which is extremely exciting. You know, the CollarQuest marketplace pretty much is one of the main things that is being worked on very strongly as well, because the CollarQuest marketplace is going to be very important, as it will be the part where you're going to be purchasing your SPARC-Es from, with different stats, etc. Breeding SPARC-Es is also going to be huge, and using CollarQuest ecosystem products that have not been announced yet. So we have just so much things, you know, up and coming. If people come in, you know, either to my channel here and really, you know, even coming to the Discord and learning and seeing how much information there is, I mean, you know, I'm just surprised that we have so very few holders right now with so much things going on for CollarQuest. But either way, you know, we definitely are on our way there, and regardless, the future is definitely bright for everybody here. So everybody here is extremely early, you know, right under 4,000 holders at the moment for Collar token. And you know, adventure mode, here it shows you, depending on your level, how much gem you can get per win, which is great because you'll be able to kind of like know what your passive income will be. So imagine 100, you know, gem per day. So if this was, let's say, even $1 each on the adventure side, let's say if gem was worth $1, so you'll be making about, you know, $100 per day on the adventure side. On the arena side, you can also get you know, much more tokens. I'm not sure what is the max amount. So I know down here, if you guys see, there's gonna be an SPARC-Es energy, and this is more in depth once the game comes out. You guys can read on your own, but it looks like if you have more than 20 SPARC-Es, you're gonna be able to have 60 energy, and it's gonna give you the maximum daily limit. So let's see, under the, oh, right here, so it says there is going to be a 50 gem. So you can potentially, let's say, I'm just talking, you know, a random number, it could be more than $1, you know, per gem, what it may be worth. But if gem is $1, let's say you're making $150 a day, that is great just on passive alone on making this. So pretty amazing. Then there's gonna be also, you know, tournaments, of course. Here, you know, you're gonna be able to play on land. There's also gonna be traveling and be able to pick up, you know, around the land, you know, probably some tags, some gem along the way, things like that. So more ways to make more passive income. If you have extra tag and extra collar, you're also going to be staking that on, you know, the Goji platform. So there's gonna be even more passive income. So there is so many different ways that people are gonna be able to make passive, as well as, you know, tokenized experiences. So not only is CollarQuest gonna offer you that main game, but you can actually monetize your land if you so do wish to do that, or if you've purchased some land, which is, you know, obviously great. So let's check out our holder count in Collar right here. So we click over here, we have on the Etherscan, which is on the Ethereum network, 3,436 holders, which is, you know, pretty amazing. And as always, of course, you guys should know that, you know, 50%, which is 500 trillion of the supply, was burned to the SHIB token, and we only have a 500 trillion circulating supply total. Some of that supply, you guys can see, we also have the Polygon bridge. So there is 6 trillion tokens over at the Polygon bridge. Excuse me. So if I refresh that, we can see that there's 459 holders on this side. And yeah, everything is really moving along and looking great. If we see a crypto bubble, everything has been on red, as I was explaining before. You know, so guys, you know, of course, a lot of people can be, you know, doubting and things like that, because the markets have been going up and down, and it is definitely, you know, a sad thing when you see red. Everybody does have a smile when everything looks green, but if you're into crypto, you guys know that it's very volatile. So remember, my videos is not for financial advice, but only for educational purposes only. And I appreciate every single one of you. You know, I love the Collar crew, and this is my passion. I can't wait for GojiSwap to drop, to actually talk a little bit about how the staking is going and the farming, and we have 2x rewards for the liquidity event. When that drops, we're gonna have even 3x rewards on the liquidity event, and that is coming soon on community paper 1.5. Whenever Morpheus finished that document, he is working about 16 hours a day, 7 days a week, and there is just so much work being done behind the scenes. There's really, like, I don't know how he fits to basically put so many things together. But you know, sadly, the cryptocurrency global market is down 4.80%. And guys, anything that you need, just always let us know. The Collar crew is always, you know, right on point. Ross and Miguel and everybody else, thank you guys always, you know, for your support. And yeah, let's keep it going, Collar crew, and can't wait to play with the metaverse and some sparky actions with you guys. Well, be blessed, have a wonderful night, stay safe. You already know, your boy JT.